All right. Watch some TV. Back in. Left off at what, 27, 28? First character died at 30.
The wilderness is my home.
My.
But this will do.
Okay, thanks, Subo. The problem was I was not sticking to the math, and that was definitely a problem. I was not watching the numbers. I was not looking at resistances, which is really important for hardcore. So I was basically just like doing a 30,000 foot view. Oh, I survived Penitent when I did this, so expert should be fine, but I wasn't doing anything serious with Penitent, so that was a flaw in my reasoning. That's why I lost at 30. I should not have died at 30. That was bad judgment on my part. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and go with this 346 life. That's good for now. It's excellent for now, actually, for a hard mode. Let's go down here and check out this zone. Let me turn the volume down a little bit so it's not overwhelming. Let's try some things here. Okay, everything's dying very quickly. It's excellent. Let me verify that I have 3 items that have life on them. Whoops. 1. Using the mouse here. Okay, 1. This one does not. Okay, so that's a problem. I need to fix that. I thought I'd replaced the chest. Did I mess that up? It's at 21. I need something higher.
That's the spirit. Give it a go.
Okay, well there's that. 19 and 6. Not great. More armor though. That's good. Do I have something with more armor here? No. That's good. That's very good. Yeah, okay. That's a better choice.
Finest jewels in Sanctuary.
Yeah. Having the armor and the defense, yeah, that's much better. Oh, one more item here.
Well done.
I think this was the chest that I was using on my other character right before the end, which is why she was no longer wearing it. All right, so let's add. Let's see. Let's see. What are we gonna do here? Disobedience, right? Yeah. And now 405. Excellent. So this is first item, second item. This will be third item. We're going for light. Yes, excellent. 456 life, excellent. And then rock splitter size, if I can get, or crushing hand size. Crushing hand size. Yeah. There we go. Excellent. Okay, so now I have 3 pieces. Oh shit, I'm level 30. I can't wear that yet, can I? Or I'm not level 30 yet. Damn. That's why I didn't do it. Okay. I screwed up that. Okay, I can't wear that yet. Right? Right. There we go. That's why.
Fashion this into
But it'll be ready.
exquisite.
So I'm not going to do hard mode until I have that item. I want a little bit extra room. There we go. That's the smart play. Oh, it's still there. Good. When I can do 4 pieces, I'll go to expert probably. 5 pieces, I'll do penitent. That feels right. Because now I'm down to 412 life. I need to do anything I can to boost my life and my regen. Where am I going here? Where are the chests? Wow, I need to explore more so I uncover something more. Ah, I see red. That's weird that I only see... Ah, there we go. There's one. See, this is not too bad. See? That was pretty good. The barrier, the amount of barrier that went away was almost nothing, and that's a good sign. That means my health is sort of perfectly sufficient for normal mode. So I'm going to want to go a little bit higher for hard mode. Okay, 5 minutes to spend all my stuff. So let's go there before it goes away. Yes, the answer to why I died is basically bad math. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm looking at the map here. Let's go down there. To the next zone. It's like there's like no chests to open here for some reason. Very strange. Let's see if we have better results in this lower area. Ah, there we go. Something. God, it feels so slow. Hi, guys. regroup. 29. Let's spend a point. Oh, what is that? Ravager. Okay. I think I can sell this now.
Yeah.
All right. So from the top, we're looking at defense. That's good. That's fine. Are there any benefits to... Yeah, actually there is. What is my crit? Very low. Not worth really investing in that last point. Unless I hit like 15, 20 things, which is not likely. Okay, so what do we have? That's nice. Yeah, this is always a good one. Let's see here. There's no benefit to doing this or this or this, right? I mean, this is, you know, unstoppable, right? Just having it on the bar is a good thing. Resistance is nice. I'm not doing centipede skills, I'm doing that. So, where are the, there we go. Eagle skill damage. Minimal. Not really much to buff Eagle skills, because they're already way powerful, right? Yeah, they're already so powerful. Basically, you just have those two that are native Eagle buffs, right? Other than, you know, this stuff, which is, you know, going to buff Quill Volley. Ah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. That to cool that down. And that right there. Damage reduction based on resolve. There we go. Let's make another pot while we're here. I have a spare. Let's see here. Cost reduction. Yes, thank you. That's even better. But I won't use that yet. Can I make the better green? I'd rather not, actually. I'd rather put glyphs in there, but I don't have good ones to put in. So mobility would be that, right? No, it's considered focus. Weird. Okay. So I guess that glyph doesn't really apply to this class. It's really strange. Let's see. What could I do here? Ah, that one works. For how much longer? 14 minutes. I might be able to do that in 14 minutes. I can definitely get to 30 and then swap in that chest piece for more life. I'll finish it out with more life.
This should be...
Or I'll just finish it real quickly. That 3-ball fire thing, that's nasty. I generally don't like these. I find them stressful. Because it's like you have 100 seconds. And I'm conditioned from the previous season to like feel compelled to like do it really, really well. Good. All right. And this is, if nothing else, this is good for attunement, right? Even if I don't finish it within a certain amount of time, I can just be like, well, I'm getting a good attunement here. Yeah, see, I don't really have a good range build for this, which is sort of what you want for this. You want to be able to kill things at range. Stop yelling at me. Don't tell me time is about to run out. I don't care. Stop stressing me out, stupid game. Your time's gonna run out! You're failing! You're failing! You suck! It's like, stop. Just stop. I don't need to know this stuff. I'm not here to finish the damn whatever. I just want to have fun. Fine, rank 4. Who cares? Just trying to get to 30 more than anything else. Hello, Damien. How are you doing this evening? No, okay. Ah, one more Sanguine Channeler. He's really upbeat. He's sanguine. Yaks. I have no idea what the names mean, and I don't have them memorized. Again, healing potion, hilarious. I'm still alive on this second character. I made some tactical errors with my first one that I won't be repeating here if I can help it. They were basically mathematical errors, not considering my full defense when choosing when to go to the next level, the next difficulty level, which is uncharacteristic. I'm normally paranoid about that thing. I was just sort of caught up in the event and just like, ooh, let's push. It's like any game, it's really fun until it's not fun. So people find ways to make their own fun. Like what I'm doing now is player-driven fun, where it's an event where we're just doing our own thing, and I didn't come up with it, someone else did. And so there's rules, and we're following the rules, at least we're trying to. And you can see the link at the thing in the description. But like most action RPGs, they have sort of a finite lifespan in the moment. So either the players come up with their own fun content to do, or the developers do in the form of season content that, you know, you level your way back up from level 1 for the new season. It's sort of the thing. Oh, good. The next tier unlocked. Excellent. Excellent. See what's down here. It's a fun game. It has an interesting story. It's not complete. They're still coming up with content for it. So, like, they have an expansion in the works. This is a class from the first expansion called Spiritborn. I basically got picked it by a random lottery in the form of a spinning wheel. And I'm playing a specific, overly tanky version of it. Okay, yeah. Diablo 3 has seasons. It's like that, where you start from scratch with a new character if you want to play the season. Or you can just play the Eternal Realm, but I never play the Eternal Realm. Yeah. Like, I just finished, I did almost the entire altar for the most recent Season 36 in D3. Had a blast doing it. And I sort of I lose my steam when the altar is almost completely finished and all that's left is to finish out the primals. Then I'm just like, meh, I don't care. Ooh, big guy. Right, Hellborn. Right. But, you know, this is seasonal content. I only played the seasonal content in D4 and D3. Okay, I'm watching my barrier. Barrier's holding up pretty well. Yep, it's barely going down. That's a good sign. Ooh, legendary. Very nice. Okay, got unique gloves. That's interesting. I'll take a look at those in a minute. But what's happening with these rifts right here, this is the seasonal content. So the season has a theme, and it's sort of like how D3 used to have themes before they sort of settled on a series of like 5 themes that keep repeating. Oh, this is so good. Endless spawns of enemies, dropping infernal warp. That's perfect. I was testing a druid the other day, and I was liking that a lot. I'm a little bit dismayed that I got a Spiritborn, but I'm willing to work with it and see what I can make of it. Okay, that buff ran out. That's fine. Good, I'm 30 now. That's excellent. In D3 or D4? In D3, there's like a series of, 5 or 6 themes that they just rotate through now. They don't develop any new content for the game. They just recycle the same themes. I don't know their names. I don't really memorize it all. I'm like, oh, it's that one. Okay. 31. Let's go. Let's see, what was I doing? This. There we go. Did I finish it? Oh, I did finish it. That's fine. Did I get the reward? I think I did. Good. Good. All right. Let's go back and turn this in. Get a little cash, maybe. Now, this particular, for D4, the theme is Chaos, the Season of Chaos. So you have, see, Bartok, Lord of Chaos, over to the right. It's all chaos this and chaos that. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, I've unlocked the first of the things, right? Legendary. So I legitimately now have the first 2 legendaries. This is good, but I would rather have, level it up first. I mean, it's tempting to use this because, okay, so if I were to equip this, right? Let me put this here. You see my life drops to half, which is bad, right? But what you're not seeing is that along with that, my resistances have gone up by 5%, which is not terribly great right now. Of course, you can level that up by leveling the glyph up to, or the chaos perk up to level 10. So it just gets better. It goes up to 10% max resistance, 20% armor, and then more barrier and fortify generation. So there's, all those perks. So essentially it takes, these resistances would go higher if I did that. So it's a way to fix problems with the way that your character is built if you don't mind going at half health. Now, if you really boost your health up like crazy, then that's a good, it's a big health drop, but it's a good thing. Now, the trick is normally you would pair that with this ability, a Beast Cornered, and that would go in this slot. Well, for this challenge that a lot of the players are doing with this thing that Wudijo and a few others set up, which you can see in the description below, you cannot equip any of these 4. So normally you would put this in, but you would also put this in. So for every 10% of the life that you're missing, so minimum 50%, you gain 10% increased damage, so at least 50% more damage, and 5% damage reduction. So 25% damage reduction right off the top. Each resource you spend also drains some of your life to refund 40% of the total the resources spent. And that effect can't reduce you to below 10% life. So if you watch, some people, they have almost no life left. They're like way down here, but because of the way the multiplicative effect of the life that's missing is like, imagine you have 90% life missing, you have 90% increased damage and 45% damage reduction, which, if you add other damage reducing effects all over the place and you have like a really good barrier being generated all the time, you're actually really tanky, surprisingly tanky, more than you would imagine. So it's not a terrible way. Like I actually soloed a world boss on my barbarian, like at level 30 as a low health build. I was like hovering right around 10% health most of the time. And I was spinning and basically just killed the world boss. It took me 6 minutes, but I still did it. Okay, this I could equip this if I wanted to, but I don't want to. I don't do fire damage, do I? No, I don't. Not on this character. I don't do cold damage on this character. It's not really made for this particular build. Yeah. But that up to 40% chance is nice. That's sort of like one of the tempers that you can put on weapons. Like, I'm looking at the dexterity and the life. Now, how would I get... can I even get fire on this? Is this considered fire? That's not fire. I don't think that even is even for this build. I do poison damage. Do I do bleeding damage? Is that what this is? I know I do poison damage, I do physical damage. And this does, like, something else. It's different. It's just eagle damage, right? So I don't think this, I don't think that really counts for this build. So I'll just throw it there. Okay, so I do need that though. I will swap this in, which has more health. So now I have 465 health instead of 355. Excellent. Let's pull the gems over. Again, there's rules that I'm following in order to play this. Here, I'll show you the rules. I made a new list of it. See here. Docs, Google. These are the rules as best as I can understand them. So you have to begin as if you are never playing before, which many of us have in this particular season in hardcore. So the gearing rules is only a blue amulet, so you can see my amulet's blue. I can never wear anything better than that. No mythic uniques. Those are a certain kind of gear that are purple. You can actually craft those. Well, I can't craft them, but because I'm not high end enough yet. But I do have some mythic uniques. They're purple. They're very, very nice. They're like the best, some of the best stuff in the game, but you can't wear it in this. I can't use unique chaos perks. That's these over here. See, it says unique chaos perk in like brownish tan text at the top. These cannot be slotted. And then let's see what else. No grand jewels. So the second from highest jewels is where you have to stop with your jewels. Now, tempering and masterworking, I can never masterwork higher than rank 8. That's a game thing. It's hard to explain. At level 10, you may improve 1 item, 22 items, 30 items. Basically, just take this digit. And that's how many you can improve. So right now, at level 30, I have 3 improved items. That's the max life, crushing hand size. Max life, crushing hand size, and max life and concussive stomp, which is a mistake and I can't fix it because it's just the way the game works. It's sort of annoying RNG that's built into the game that most people don't really enjoy. And they claim that they're going to change it. They're going to fix it. Okay, now, by this level, I'm not wearing any blue gear. So I can bend all this stuff.
All finished, are you?
But let's just save some of this stuff for now. Might come back to it. And now gold, murmuring old gem fragments. Okay, let's bump this up to penitent. At the moment. Open this. I don't think it changes anything from that bag. Now I'm going back to hard, which is what I said I would do once I had 3 items that were tempered. Let's see, did we get anything good here? There we go. There we go. Now I can put this in, and I can put wolves in. Excellent. Yes. So what's going to happen here is every time I cast 5 skills in a row, any 5 skills, it's going to summon 2 or 3 Spirit Wolf companions. And the Spirit Wolf companions apply vulnerable, the vulnerable debuff to enemies. I guess it'll be, okay, so 3 of them So summon a spirit wolf companion, just one companion. But since I'm generating 300 and it only costs 100, I'll generate 3 at once. Okay, so Torment 2, I can improve all items. Paragon Boys, at level 60 you may, this is just an end game thing. Social rules, no crossplay, no grouping, no trading with other players. That's basically all the rules. It's artificially imposed, all agreed to by those engaging in this event that it's just a player created event and we're all just having fun with it. We don't have to do it. This is not how you have to play the game. But this is a way that we're choosing to, of our own volition, just to have fun. Okay, so now I do want, if I do a healing potion, maybe I can like move quick. Maybe this would be a good way to get the hell out of Dodge. Like if yeah, it's not really fast. Sadly, it's increased duration, so the stacking won't stack. It'll only be 10% speed, not 50, because I can't like, hit it over and over and over again really fast. It's not the kind of top magic rune that lends itself to that, but at least it's a little bit extra speed. Maybe there's a better one actually. Maybe this. We do stun grenades. No, there is no modding because it's an online game, and Blizz doesn't do modding for D3 or D4. It would be against the terms of service and bannable. Multiple stacks. Let's just do stun grenades and see how that feels. Yeah. Right, so I have to go there, and of course I didn't yet explore that area on this character.
With a pod, huh?
And this game is sort of like a hybrid between Diablo 2 and Diablo 3, in my opinion. I've dabbled with Diablo 3 and I couldn't get into it because I came to it after D3, and I was very much sort of in the D3 mindset where I want fast pace and like the higher quality graphics. So going back to D2 was like, no thanks, not my thing. But from what I remember of D2, this is more like overworldy and, more darker, in many places than D3 is. So it's very D2 like that. Oh, I know. There we go. Now this should give me, yeah, resource cost reduction. That's good.
Over here. You've prepared yourself. He's in the blistered barrens south of here.
Yes, I know exactly where it is. All right. Right there. Come on, guys, you can follow me for a while, can't you? The nice thing about channeling cooldown is notice I can hit sprint on the mount like many times in a row. It's awesome. Right. Yeah, that barrier gen is really good right now. I could improve it even better by tempering something, but I'd rather have the larger pound size. Pound. I do have that on this weapon, right? Yeah. Yeah, I had friends that played it.
Demon filth.
I just wasn't gaming on computers at that point in time. Okay, so remember, we're in hard mode. So I'm constantly watching my barrier, how it's filling up to make sure that it's doing what it should do. And of course, if I come across the butcher, that'll be a good test. I didn't come across the butcher on the other character. That was weird. Ah, yes. Actually, I want to focus on this guy first. This is a good sign. My barrier's holding. Pull this guy out. Excellent.
That was the last.
So the barrier was doing really well there, which tells me I'm sort of...
Protect Bartok.
My defense is good enough for this level. Yeah. I might actually put Juggernaut on her after all, just so it stays up. Alright, let me do that. That's the smart move. I can deal with a longer wait until I can evade. Sacrifice quality of life for some survivability. Although it's not much, is it? It's not like a huge amount. Let's see here. Is there something else I should do with that instead? Can I put Juggernaut here? I don't think so. No. I do like this healing. So 37%. Yeah, it's probably better just to use the disobedience. Oh, and I need to upgrade this. There we go. Smart move. Almost forgot. Well, I did forget.
In life, Bartok was a monster. Now he is something far worse. Spawned in the pits of hell.
So let me think here. 53. It's going to go back down a little bit. %. Yeah, it's really suffering a little bit there. I really need to get better
The work of Bartok's
resistance.
powers. If you enter one, it should find
Okay, these red beams are a good test. Okay, the barrier's not dropping very much. And he's dead. Okay, the story's done. The seasonal story is finished.
Bartok is back in hell.
Okay. Seth. All right. Now we're just on the currency grind, or the reputation grind, and currency grind. Currency for this. All right. This and this. Yeah. I mean, eventually they'll all be 10. Thanks, man. All right.
Most beautiful.
Whoops, not normal. I'm on hard mode now. Alright, let's see what I got. 50 dexterity, max life, crit damage, that's good. And let's see, this one or this one. That one's definitely better. All right. I can't temper it, but I can actually put a new ability on it. Put that on it.
Bright aura.
I like it. I don't know if that's even the best thing to put on there. It feels good to put it on there for some reason. I mean, I could probably...
Stars.
Let me look. I almost always have a barrier, so maybe I could do conceited. It's only 14% more. But every 3 hits to do... Is it 120% of the damage 10 times? It probably is. That's probably better. Yeah, that's probably better.
My magics await your return.
I have to imagine that's what it's doing. At some point, I'm going to have to crunch these. I'm at 471. That's good. Let's do... Do I have one with runes? Yes, let's do one of these with runes. Thank you. I think it's time to just increase the quality of some of these abilities. Do I have an open slot? No. So I have 4 of these. I would love to have the vortex ability. There we go. That's what I'm missing. So I can improve that, reduce its cooldown. I like a very simplified build. I don't like a million abilities that I have to hit all over the place. Especially since I'm using a controller and not like a keyboard where you can like have it numlock the abilities like you could in D3. Yeah, let's go do that. See if I can get anything that's like a better rune than what I have. Should be pretty easy to do on hard mode now. Like very survivable, given my current armor and resistances. The fact that I'm self-healing, the fact that I have really good barrier generation. Okay, let's get more armor. We'll see here in the first several minutes. This one I like the timer because it's really way longer than it needs to be. Oh, there's another one right here. Nice. Let's see, we're going over there. Big guy. Yeah, you can see my barrier's holding pretty well, which tells me that I can protect faster than they can hurt, at least so far. already added 36 seconds, which is nice. Again, I've never had a problem with this event. It's really fun. Oh, nice. Herald. It's Herald. Let's go this way and get this one. I like that they give you a speed up after you're done with it. It's like an extra defense, sort of like extra health in a way. Okay. But you can see that little red orb in the left corner there, or the left side. You can see that blue sort of like look on it. Instead of being pure red, it's got like this blue sheen to it. That's the barrier, and you could see it drop and then go back up. See that? That's me. That's enemies taking down the barrier and then me putting a barrier back up. Or the barrier will just drop off over time if I'm not actively generating it. So either one. But if that barrier in the middle of combat can stay pretty full or always full, then I'm not going to die. It's a sign that I can regenerate it faster than they can hurt me, which is what you want. It's like a shield, basically. Like a magical shield. I think I can keep my, looks like I'm keeping my, see the little fist icon down there above the spells? How it says 9, 8, 10. That's what's keeping, that's one of the things that indicates whether I can be unstoppable or not. It has to, I think, be at least 5 for me to be unstoppable, meaning that no enemies can CC me, which is really one of the reasons you'd want to go with this kind of a build. Okay, now we have 4 of 4. Now I can just go right to the end. Oops. Boss time. Time is no longer a concern.
No death has beaten me alive. This will be a good fight.
Really? Really? Okay. Well, that's interesting. We'll see if I'm dead or not. We'll see if Subo saved my life. Characters not current game, otherwise busy. Okay, well, this will be interesting. Let's see if I haven't lost my connection. Nope, I still have the internet. This is a server issue. No, it's not internet, it's the server. This is not my fault. I have the internet. I can get right on the internet. It's perfectly fine. I didn't lose any frames streaming. Everything's streaming just fine. This is a known server problem that can happen. It's one of the perils of playing hardcore, is this can happen. If my character is dead, I'll just quit for the night. I might abandon the attempt because I don't like unfair deaths. Here's my soft core Spiritborn, so you can see. Yeah, see, it's this server's like offline or something. D4 server. We quit and come back in. Wonder if anyone else is having issues all of a sudden. It would not be maintenance. Not at this time of night. They have maintenance is announced way in advance. It's typically like on Tuesdays or Thursdays in the afternoon or morning. Let's see if my character's dead. Okay, she's not dead. Was she ported to town? Is it like gonna log in and go, oh, wait, nope, she's dead. Oh, nope, she's right here. That was very strange. Well, I'm glad she's not dead. God, don't do that. Just let me spend a point. Of course, I have to go make another potion, which is annoying. I'll do 42 this time. Let me see if anyone else got logged out. Twitch TV. Diablo. It's Diablo 4. I don't see anyone else. Everyone's in. Hardcore. Whoops. That's not how you spell hardcore. Let me look at the Discord. We found you and DDoSed you. That's why you disconnected. Ha 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 ha. Let's see here. I'm gonna clip that. You go to clip. One moment. That's like a disconnected. Like what? What? Let's see here. Let me go to my thing. Sorry for this detour here, but I'm going to clip this little moment. And go to clip. Right. So what was that about? A few minutes ago? Yeah. Let me go to clipping. See, how far do I have to go here? Oh, there we go. That's what it is. That's just crazy. Network disconnect. It's It's like, what the? Okay. Let's see. Oh, wait. Is that... Did it not copy correctly? Why did it not copy the text? Man. Browsers. Am I right? Jesus Christ. Let's try this again. Whoops. Not that. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sometimes I frickin' hate computers. And I say this as a former programmer. Where's my clipping feature? I want to clip it. Where's my clip? There it is. All right. There we go. When I run in and blah, 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 blah. Okay. So I want to share the clip. Why can't I share the clip? Oh. Surprisingly. Oh, die. Share clip. Okay. Copy. There we go. Now, let's go to Discord. Is this correct? Is it going to work? Yes. All right. That's funny. Take a breath. Take a breath. Take a breath.
Be in the wilderness. This
We have a head. Guess I don't need to get any new pieces, do I? Yeah, that would have been done. I would have been done for the night. I would be like, okay, that's a sign. And it's not really a sign. I don't believe in signs, but it'd be like, I don't want to deal with this right now. I don't want to deal with the emotional annoyance of having that happen. Okay, so potions. Those. I'm thinking Subo saved my butt. Let's go check this guy. The vendor here. See if they have anything interesting to sell.
I don't think Subo likes me.
I don't
All right.
think Subo likes anyone. But don't fret. He's wary of anything new.
Oh, 4 life. That's nice. I like that. I'll take that. Defensive aspect cash. Okay.
Did I count it?
Sadly, no. 84 dexterity, life, not worth getting. Okay. Oh wait, is it free? Can I restock for free? Yes, I can. Good. Okay. About the same amount of everything. It's not bad, but you know what? This would pair well with... Okay. I think I have... I'm going to grab this. No, I'm not really good. I suck at this game. This aspect, now that I'm looking at it, where is it? Gain 2% increased armor and 5 thorns per 1% missing maximum life. I wonder if the armor here would skyrocket if I had this in there, right? So like if I put this in there, right? If I look at my armor, I'm 423 armor, right? So nothing, whoops. Just like looking at this, you know, just like what's going on here? So just this has more armor natively, like just a little bit more armor, right? At the green the text at the top here, 44 armor versus 61. But if I put this rune in, would that 423 armor like go crazy? No. Okay, good to know. It didn't go crazy. So 465 versus 423. So it did go up, but not by a lot. So not worth doing. Not worth the risk, right? It's not 5% armor, it's just 5 armor, or 2% increased armor. So that's weird. You'd think 50% more armor would be like 600 something is what I was thinking, but nah. All right. And then there's nothing else. Let's get that, get that, get that. All right. So we're going for both better things that I can wear, but also better imprints that I can put on things. So this is Concussive Stomp, and that got ruined. So that's this. That's terrible. Max Life, Thunder Spike. I don't need Thunder Spike. No, can't wear those. So no real good pants, except this one. Yeah, this is good. That's good. All right. Max life, overpower, a little bit more resist. Yeah. That's actually a little bit better. And then this chest is better. So these are being replaced. This helmet is better. Yes, lots more armor. Excellent. I do like that one better because of the life per second, the more life, a little bit less dexterity. I don't need maximum resources. All right, let's look at these things here. So, poop and poop and poop and poop. So we are going, not that, world endurance. We're going light and light. Come on, there we go. And now, Gorilla, Crushing Hand. One more try. Nope. Okay, well, we have what we have. All right, I'm going to replace that with might. I can always get that some other time. But is it worth switching? I do like the crushing hand size. Maybe it's not worth switching at this point. No, it's probably not worth switching. Let's put this back on. And let's just crunch this and we'll learn it. What about these guys? There we go, max life, and then there we go. Perfect. All right. And then I will put disobedience on that. For extra armor in combat, I will... can't, there's no way to remove rings here, or gems from stuff, or add sockets. So then this last one... I'll just leave the imprint. This is good. But I will re-roll overpower damage to dexterity. But that was expensive and stupid, but still fun. All right. Sorry, I wasn't reading. Do you stream often? I don't stream on a regular basis. There's no schedule. It's just when I feel like it, which is a lot lately. Healer buffing class? Not really.
You lose a little.
There's no, as far as I'm aware, there's no real meta like there is in D3. Of course, having said that, I don't know for sure. I just don't remember hearing about, you know, oh yeah, it's a, you know, a Z this class, you know, because it's like considered the class that doesn't do any damage, but it just like buffs other people. I don't know of any of that in this game. Okay, so I'm gonna have to sell some things. This goes here, this goes here. I can get these back pretty easily. I have to level another character. I'll throw, let's see, any good ones. Life, dexterity, dexterity, dexterity. Sockets with life. Movement speed. Movement speed. Try this. They don't sell for much, but I don't need much. Just need a socket. $52,000. I may just have to wait. Or let's see which one. These are all level 21. Let's just throw one back in there. That's good.
Yeah, have a look.
Screw it. I'm just going to sell all this crap. Except the necklaces. I have to sort through this crap anyway and deal with it. Might as well just deal with it now.
All finished, are you?
Finest jewels in Sanctuary.
There we go. upgraded the next gem yet, right? That's what, at 45 or something?
Beware the
Can't do it yet.
envious.
Don't have the gold anyway. Because I'm burning it all, like upgrading the minutia of the character bits in little tiny increments, which I probably shouldn't be doing. But it's enjoyable. I have fun doing it, so. Let's see, is there anything else that is a... Yep, nothing else. All right. And sadly, I didn't get my runes, which annoys me. Blood bisters are okay. They tend to not do much damage. Okay, I am in hard mode. Excellent. I have good amount of life.
Be ready.
Of course, ghosts. I hate ghosts. See the little dogs coming out? That's from one of those runes that I'm using. I do 5 skill casts, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever it is, and then one of those guys comes out, or 3 of those guys come out. Jailer key, okay. Now that's the blood thing. Oh, good, they're taking care of it for me. Good, excellent. All right, I don't have to worry about it. That's the negative effect in here, is that blood blister. Which is not a bad one. It doesn't do a lot of damage unless you're like really high torment levels or really high pit levels or something. Well, not pit level, but torment level. Please show items. Like, when that blister pops, I'm not near it now, so it won't do much or any damage. Because I'm moving around pretty quickly. Alright. This is not the highest DPS way to build this class either. This is like one of the lower DPSs, but it's very tanky, which is why I'm doing it. One could argue, well, if you just kill faster, you don't need to be tanky. And there is some merit to that way of thinking. I'm trying to be extra cautious. Plus, I never played this way before. I've never played a pure earth build before. So it's kind of a fun experiment for me. Of course, it does require I don't build stupidly, like I was doing before, where I wasn't focusing on my health. Like, see the barrier now? It's barely going down, or just staying up there. It wasn't doing that before in that one fight. Like when I died earlier today, it was like going down really fast. Because it's basically like a duplicate of your health pool. So if you have very little health, you have very little barrier. Right now I have 642 barrier. And, you know, I'll see how it goes up over time. Up to a certain amount. It sort of settles based on my talents that I've chosen. But I can build it beyond that. Like, it will naturally just on its own go up to like 30% because of the talents I've spec'd in. But if I engage in combat, then it'll go even beyond that. Let's watch this. Watch what happens when this blows up. See that? It barely touched me. Now, enemies can take down the barrier very quickly, right? If I just stand there and doing nothing, that barrier will go away rather quickly, and then it'll start eating my health. So the idea is I don't mind if it takes the barrier down as much, but I don't want it to hit my health if I can avoid it. These guys. Yeah, but those blood blisters, they're not a problem now, but if you're very, very high level and you don't have any good resistances, it will one-shot you. See my barrier going down? There's something I'm standing in that's doing that. It's those things. That's probably what happened before, where I wouldn't move. I was just like watching my barrier. I'm like, huh, my barrier is having problems. And then it was like, blip, blip, gone. It's like, oh, okay. Because I didn't have enough barrier to give me like a cushion. My health was low enough that my barrier was low enough that I had like only a couple seconds to respond, and it was mostly like curiosity, like, oh, look, my barrier is going down very quickly. That's very strange. I better heal. Oh, okay, too late, I'm dead. Like, I healed like really quickly. I spammed the health pots, but then it was like not even enough because I didn't give myself enough wiggle room when it came to my overall health to be able to buy that time that I needed to think and process what I was seeing, so it's never a good sign. So you look at it now, you're like, huh, I could have done this, I could have done that, and it's really easy to be like an armchair critic and go, well, you should have done this. Like, yeah, I had literally no brain power to react to what I was seeing because I was just so baffled by the fact that my health was going, or my barrier was going down so quickly that it was like the cognitive effort of just processing that took my brain away from move away quickly because it was so curious. Just one of those cognitive overload things. I'm looking back now, it's obvious. Like, yeah, you were standing in something very dangerous. Something was like eating your health. And of course, the fact that I was in a more difficult setting made it that much worse. It was eating that much more health than it was doing here. So not only now I have more health, probably like 2 to 3 times as much health, but I was also receiving less damage per, tick, second, whatever. Okay, there's that. Now. Now I can also pull my big gorilla out, and he'll like do all this work for me and make me like really hard to kill. And now I can just do that. So there's that option. I think I'd already pulled the gorilla out on that other one, but my damage was low enough that it took too long to take down what was there as well. Which then ended up leaving me standing in poo that was killing me. It's always good to do a post-mortem. Figure out what the hell went wrong. See, I'm losing my barrier there. So that shit, that red shit, I'm standing in that. That's probably what was happening before. I just I didn't have the cognitive ability to react to it in time. Because I don't think I'd ever seen it before. Like, I don't think I've ever seen that red shit on the ground before. I didn't know that was a thing. You have been disconnected from the server. That was very strange. Alright, so... oh, I know where I need to go. I need to go to... here. Healer buffing class. The closest I would think, now that I'm thinking about it, is barbarians have these shouts that they can do, and they can buff people around them, which is nice. They're probably not even aware that they're doing it. Like when I'm standing in like ready for a world boss, and one of the chaos perks this season is that barbarians can have it so their shouts are fired automatically every 4 seconds, which is really convenient. They don't have to think about them anymore. They just automatically go off. And so you'll be standing there and you'll see the shouts appear here as buffs from another player. So I guess in a sense that sort of is a sort of a mutually beneficial thing that you can give to other players. Okay, I'm keeping that. So I'll still keep the move speed and the other thing there. Again, not sure if this does anything, but I just like to do it. I should have been on the hard mode instead of expert mode when I did that, and I died. Alright, so now I have this and this. I don't like casting more skills, so I'm not going to use that. I will hold on to it, though. Although I might just replace... yeah, I might replace this one with it. Because it has more life, more dexterity. Yeah. There's max life, max speed. Core skills. That's nice. Yeah, that's better than dexterity. And it has more armor, too. Alright, so there's that. That goes in there as a backup. At this point, I only want to equip new legendary items if I can help it. Because they have 3 affixes on them instead of 2. So if you look through here, you can see some item, maybe. Like, no, I guess none of them now. I think these are all, these all started out as legendary drops, which is nice. Alright, so we're gonna go...
Magic is nice.
should I replace one of these? Yeah, let's replace damage over time with some. Okay, 11 life for 5 seconds, fine. Alright, I don't want to do more than one because it'll just eat my bank. I can do that for free. And I can replace the
There's
effect on it
magic in all
for
things.
relatively cheap.
Let me show you.
Now, yeah, I do want the refunds. And that is called Voracious Rage.
Masterful work.
Is that 4?
Right
Yes,
aura.
good.
Brighter soul.
Excellent. So I'm going to do that. This one still vexes me with its concussive stomp size, or concussive stomp effect. Cool down. Don't think I need anything else over here, do I? I mean, yeah, I could do the vulnerable, but I do have to evade. Although, actually, come to think of it, whoops, that goes all the way up. Let's do this. Because the wolves apply vulnerable, the spirit wolves that are summoned with this ability, when they bite an enemy, the enemy becomes vulnerable. If you look around, you'll see it. So this might be a good time for me to choose the, well, no, I still want the speed up. The eagle skill. Let's go try that. Let's go see. Let's go see if we can see the vulnerable text come up on the screen. If I'm not evading. So if that's the case, I can move a point out of that ability and not have to lose anything. Can I get past that? See vulnerable right there? Yep, they're doing it. Excellent. Thought they did. Okay, barrier's holding. Trying not to bring out the big guns yet. Took a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but it still worked. All right, so now what I can do, since the wolves apply vulnerable and it's much more consistent, I can move a point from here down to there. 18% more damage to vulnerable elites. Now that I have this buff, oh, my barrier dropped quite a bit there. Good thing I'm only on this mode. I'm going to need more health if I'm going to go to the next difficulty level. Or more resistances and more armor. This is not crossplay. Crossplay is here. So you can see I have it turned off. So I'm not playing with anyone from other platforms. It's only PC, quote unquote, you know, Windows or whatever. So one of the results of that is that you end up seeing far fewer players in the world, which is nice if you're doing this event, because when you come into these Hell Tides, then you pretty much have almost complete exclusive access to the chaos rifts that open up. Now I am going to head, since I haven't done this on, this difficulty before. Yeah, the guys, that's fine, Okay, I'm going to come over here. I'm waiting for a big guy to come out. I want to see how badly he hurts me. Because I can always run away if it's too much. It's nice if I can stay in combat. Keep building my shield. Okay, hell gives way to their champion. He's right there. All right, I'm unstoppable, right. Okay, this is pretty good. He's not hurting my shield too much. He does have quite a bit of shield of his own. That's the blue highlight of his health border. Okay, that's pretty good. Head this way and see if I can run into some more chaos rifts along the way. As long as I keep this at 5 or above resolve, then I will not be CC'd by that, any of that fearing things or the freezing things or anything like that, which is very nice. It's one of the things that makes the gorilla stuff so nice. Even if I were a different build, I would still choose gorilla as my second item down here. Unstoppable. Now, I probably won't be gorilla forever on the top. I'll probably switch to, centipede or eagle or something. For now, this is fine. Gives me a sense of safety and comfort. Those red circles that just appeared, those are fearing circles. If you're unstoppable, they don't affect you either. Oh no, they're growing angry. Okay, the next one is down there. Let's go down to that chaos rift. These chaos rifts are important because they let you farm for both reputation and the currency that you can spend to improve your chaos perks. Those things that can be slotted. These things right here. See that currency right there? You use that to upgrade them. And you can farm that currency by opening these chaos rifts. Which is sort of like the game Rift. If you ever played that. These are like little baby versions of that. This one lasts a while. Ah, there we go. It's a good sign. My barrier's not leaving. I probably should move. just in case they're putting poo on the floor that I can't see readily. Okay, that was good. Oh, little guy showed up. Excellent. That was fun. Well, they've added a lot after the story mode now. If that's the last thing you ever played. Not gonna lie, this feels a lot more ouchy than Druid. Druid felt a lot safer. If this guy dies, I think I'll re-roll as a different class. Just because I can. I haven't really accomplished anything like tremendous, like points and all that stuff. Or at least it'll give me a shot to do a druid. Now see, that red right there would normally fear me like it just did those dogs. But I am unstoppable. Which is really beautiful. Now, if I got some sort of like a unique that was like for a different build, I might consider switching. Like, you know, if something was like Quill Volley does like amazing blah, 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 you know, then I would be like, I might try switching. Yeah, without crossplay on it, it feels like a single-player game, which is interesting. Like, I don't ever see another player. It's kind of freaky. Feels like D3 that way. Because, of course, that's... You have to formally create groups in that one to see other people. It's not an open world like this is. Yeesh. Yes, I do prefer solo. Here, D3, everywhere. Oh, we're counting down. Yeah, we're counting down to the big guy. Okay, I think I'm getting this now. Basically, the idea is you burn down, you build this back up, and then you burn it all down. Like, you burn away all that, and by the time you've burned it down, you're doing that special ability like this. Like that right there. That does all those extra hits. Yeah, that's good. Alright, how much time do I have on my... Oh, my thing ran out. I shouldn't be doing this right now. Okay, those are garbage. Right now I'm selling these because I need the gold more than I need the materials. In fact, I don't need the materials at all at this point. But, yeah, that'll add up to good whatever. Wow, that was 3 points. That's amazing. Alright, so... That's good. Okay, so casting that double, whatever that is. Got it. I need to put points in this because I am unstoppable nearly 100% of the time, so that'll affect me. Oh, I also need to do that, so I think I'll just hold off on those. Alright, Fortitude. So for this, I really need to get more skull fragments. That's what I need for those.
An exquisite concoction.
Which I can convert over here, probably.
Wear the stars around your neck.
What do I have to give up for that, though? Oop, nope, don't want to do that. I don't want to sacrifice emeralds. I don't want to sacrifice diamonds, so that's a no-go. Wow. Oh, starting to get tired. I might have to go to bed soon. Okay, that's nice. Dark Omen, that's the butcher, or another boss. No. 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 I don't like drifting shades. I don't like deathly shadows. That's fine. I don't like Stormbane's wrath. Well, sure, man. Take care. Sleep well. I'm going to bed soon. Well. Asswell. I'm going to bed in an asswell. Do I have any better... Can I make anything better yet? It's 45, right? Oh, no, it's already. Okay. So it's 100,000 is the thing. So I really do need to make these at some point soon. But what I probably should do is whispers, because that's going to really give me a lot of materials. So let me do... Let me see here. Let me do these little piddly things. Just to finish out this one whisper. Then I can turn it in as penitent, and hopefully that'll yield a lot more. If they have it set up that way. Oops. Yes. Okay, so this is... Slay werewolves. That's fun. Actually, let's go make a basic elixir. Or a basic potion. Just basic 5% XP. It doesn't cost anything other than herbs. Like, crit. There we go. I want to put the health one in here so I don't lose it if I die. Put it over there. Alright, now I can go do the whisper. Oh good, I can do 2 things at once. Killing things and collecting things. Kill 50 werewolves, collect 100 of those things. I'm always trying to end with a builder, that way I get this nice speed boost. Here, please. Okay, there's one down. Okay, these guys aren't dropping anything, so I'm in the wrong place for that one. They're not dropping it either. But I already get 100? Where's deposit venomous motes? There it is. All of them done. Oh wait, you know what? Let's get to 7,500 if I can. Am I getting any more from this? See if it gets me to 7,500. I'd like to do that tonight if I can. Didn't really increase my count. Okay, well, let me see if turning the whisper gives me anything.
It is done.
Good. The event's still on. The tree gift thing. Let's see here. That's not good enough.
What's still got some good in it?
Although probably should keep it as a backup, shouldn't I? Dexterity. I think I'll keep core skill improvement.
Left you ask.
Anything there? Oh, I didn't even take the potion, did I? That was dumb. Alright, so now we're working on here. We get that, all of those, and all of those. Let's see, let's try something here. See how fast this builds. Little experiment. Not going down very quickly. Is it only like slightly more per point? How far you travel with them? Oh. So that would be like soar. Never mind. Yeah, that doesn't count. Come on, man. I need all the gold I can get. Did I not summon a little petling with this one? I thought I did. Oh, yeah, he's there. Okay. Just missed that one. Okay, so Vortex is listed under mobility, but it's not really a mobility. Right? Maybe instead of that, because I'm not moving, right? Because I'm not jumping through the air, so based on if I travel with them, by using them, is what it means, right? But I could go like this, and then... I'm not using this for damage, so that's not really relevant, but this could be useful now. And that's always on, whereas this is dependent on if I have wolves and if they're hitting the thing. So that's better. Same with this for now. Alright, well that's where I'm standing with it for now. Obviously I need to improve that later. But, yeah, that's good. Excellent. That'll work. Nice. If I get just a little bit more emerald, I can make the next higher one. All right. Well, I think I'm done for the night. Almost 11. I have a doctor's appointment to scan my heart tomorrow. Not that there's anything wrong with it. It's just like one of those preventive things where they scan you for like a calcium scan or whatever. The doctor's like, hey, you should probably do this. I'm like, okay. I've heard about those. I heard they're good. So sure, why not? 26, 33, 34, 28, 24.
Not a bad one. Too bad,
Nope.
friend.
See some steel you need?
For the shop. Okay, good night, everybody. I shall see you later. Be well. Sleep well.